Brand new poll taken just days after the devastating earthquake and tsunami in Japan, and it finds that nearly 40% of those surveyed believe that the disasters that we have been seeing are a sign from God. Lauren Green is live on this in our New York City newsroom. Interesting polling here, Lauren. What did you find out?
Yeah, very interesting, Martha. Well, the poll released by the Public Religion Research Institute found that when it comes to natural disasters like the earthquake in Japan and the devastating tsunami, nearly 4 in 10 Americans believe it is a sign from God. Remember last week, the governor of Tokyo apologized for saying the earthquake and tsunami were divine retribution. But it turns out some Americans actually agree with him, 38%, according to the poll. Not only that, 29% believe God punishes nations for the sins of its citizens. Majority, 56%, also believe that God is totally in control of what happens in the world.
Okay, I was going to just let them do this without any kind of commentary because it's just dumb enough where you don't need to say anything about the fucktards that think this. But let's just look at the statistics, the polling. 38% believe that the earthquake in Japan was punishment from God, right? But 56 believe that God is in control, total control of everything. That's an 18-point gap that of people, an 18% block of people there that think God is in control, but that he didn't cause the earthquake. So what? God is not in control of the earthquake, or just chooses to subconsciously kill people? I mean, what the fuck kind of polling is that? And anyone with a fucking brain should pick up on that. But not fucking Fox News ears. And the fact that they think this is a great piece to run, like that makes religious people look better.
Researchers say the poll reveals the complex way Americans think about the role of God in natural disasters. Listen.
Oh, okay, sorry, one more. The complex way Americans think about God's role in a natural disaster. Come on. The complex way that people go, duh, God done it. They was bad, so God done it to them. That's the complex way that people think of a natural disaster. Is that really how? You see, what happens is God was angry, so he stomped on the earth and made it rumble. And then he went splash on the ocean, and then the water went everywhere. And he done it. Fox News, #1, you can't deny it. The complex way. Oh, I could go on all fucking day about the complex way these morons view God's role in natural disasters. We move on.
Many fewer Americans saying that they want to attribute this to divine judgment or to it being a sign, even more generally, to being a sign from God. I think it really goes to a kind of pragmatic way that Americans approach their theology, that they have a firm, very theological, orthodox beliefs. But really, when you're thinking about God's direct role in judging people, especially in this kind of macro way, I think Americans are very reticent to do that.
The poll also found that white evangelicals, about 60%, were more likely to see natural disasters as a sign from God, while Protestants and Catholics less so, little more than 30% each. Martha?
Very interesting.
避難して山の方に高台に上がっていく道路があるわけですね。そしてこれ津波が襲ったのはだいたい揺れてから何分後ぐらいですか？30分はかかっていない。30分かかっていない。だいたい3時10分前後なんでしょうか。この雪崩海水がこう街を飲み込むように入ってきましたけれども、この時の感じというのはどういう感じなんでしょうか。
ものすごい、音と、そしてご覧のように土煙というか上がりましてですね、中には車の中に取り残されたまま